Tucson man is off the road once again after having another seizure and crashing another car. According to his most recent accident report, he told an officer he has crashed 11 vehicles, and it looks like he may be following the law. News 4 Tucson, Sam Salzwedel has tonight's investigation.
If you have a seizure, you can't drive for 90 days. The Motor Vehicle Division will often make you get a doctor to approve driving again. In the case of one Tucson man, those rules haven't been enough to keep him from repeatedly crashing cars. On his Facebook, he posted pictures of his vehicles and statements like, "RIP to my 9th car. My seizures and epilepsy will not win. Car 11 went down the other day. Another BMW down. I'm just glad I'm okay, and this accident wasn't because of a seizure. And every time I look at pics of my 7 car accidents from having seizures while driving or show them to the kids at the center, I just walk out, look up, and say thank you." Last year, we talked to a victim of one of his crashes. She does not want to be identified in this report.
How does somebody still drive a vehicle with having that many car accidents and a seizure disorder that's not controlled?
After that interview, he crashed again. According to the police report, the driver stated that this is his 11th vehicle collision accident as a result of his medical condition. We went to talk to the driver. He came to the door and answered questions.
I went a full year without a seizure. For some reason, when I get behind the wheel of a car, it happens. As you see, I'm home right now. No job, no car.
He even showed us medical records. They indicate last year and again this year, a neurologist signed off saying the episodes are under control, and the doctor recommended a continuation of driving privileges.
Have you driven since this crash?
It's no car. I just lost my job.
Dr. David Labiner is the head of neurology at Banner UMC. He helped write the laws on people with seizures driving.
It is possible that he is completely compliant with the law.
Of course it's completely possible. The skeptic in me says no, but maybe it's not correct. But we as physicians tend to take the patient's statements as truth. We don't have an adversarial relationship with our patients.
Labiner says he would be reluctant, and most doctors would be cautious about signing off for a dangerous driver.
That's certainly another possibility, that he did follow the rules. The doctor used good common sense and followed the rules, and that when he got back in the car, he's under stress because this is something he hasn't done in a year, and that's what triggered the seizure.
I think mad is an understatement because my family drives on the roads, our friends, and other people. I feel like that's just totally irresponsible.
There is a movement in other places that says that maybe the law should be a little stricter. I am not one who adheres to that, because when the rules are followed, public safety is managed in a way that I think is an acceptable trade-off. We don't restrict a lot of people to drive who are potentially unsafe.
I reached out to all 3 state lawmakers who represent the driver's district. None of them returned my messages. The man was charged with reckless driving. He just went to court and got the case continued. He says he's optimistic about the outcome. If you have a story you'd like us to investigate, email investigators@KVOA.com or call 955-4444. Investigating for you, Sam Salzwedel, News 4 Tucson.